Hello again, traders. Dwayne here from DRFX, Forex Trading, also known as Daddy Papi within the Dukascopy trading competition. Now, we're going to be taking a look at the recent trade that was made as part of this competition, which took advantage of the strong movements in favor of the pound that has been taking place over the last couple of days across the currency market. Now, this trade took place on the pound Swiss franc, where I took advantage of the strong bullish ABC signal that was formed at the support boundary of the large pennant setup on the daily chart. This provided me with a gain of 137 pips within a short period of time, within just a day and a half, as the market rallied and responded to this ABC signal, taking us to an area just below the resistance boundary of this pennant setup. I'm going to be zooming out here just to show you the overall setup of this currency pair. Whereas you can see the market had formed a large consolidation pennant setup over the last several months. And what was taking place was that the market was U-turning at the support boundary here to take us back towards the resistance boundary. Now, ABC signals are very common across the currency market. They are especially common when it comes to market reversals, trend reversals, and they are very common, and as such, they're very common when it comes to the movement within consolidation. So the ABC signal was formed as part of this movement here, where the market pulled back after hitting the support boundary, rallied for a couple of days, then pulled back towards this area here to form the C and the B, and then U-turn to provide us with this bull signal to complete the formation of the ABC signal and to indicate that the market was about to start a strong movement back towards the resistance boundary. Now, when it comes to movements and trades within consolidation, one of the very important elements that needs to be emphasized when it comes to your trading targets is that even though the market sometimes rallies or moves towards the other side of the boundary, in this case resistance, there are times when it will pull back without actually hitting the boundary and then start the movement back towards the other side of the boundary. There are times also when it will pull back temporarily and then eventually U-turn to complete the movement and take us back and take us towards the boundary here. But because we're never quite too sure as to which of these options the market is gonna actually take, it is better to always exit your trade at an area just within the boundary itself. This is a very conservative and prudent way of trading these movements, because you don't want to be caught by strong reversals that can take place as the market makes its way back towards the other side of the boundary. So to avoid that frustrating experience, you want to exit at an area comfortably within the boundary so that you're not caught by these reversals. So it is possible that the market will eventually continue this bullish movement after this pullback that is now taking place here. But because we're not too sure exactly what is going to take place, the better option is to exit your trade just within these boundaries here. So this was the overall setup for this trade, taking advantage of the ABC signal at the support boundary of this pennant setup. Strong signal was given here to indicate the start of this movement, and the trade provided a strong trading gain of 137 pips as I took advantage of this strong and sharp rally. Exiting at an area just within the boundary is usually the best thing to do, because we're never quite too sure as to whether the market is going to continue the movement towards the boundary or start a pullback towards the other side of the boundary without actually hitting this area here. So what is going to take place now is that the market will perhaps start to lose momentum here, and it will do one of three things. It could start a movement right now with a strong bearish signal to start the movement back down to the support boundary, or it could rally and then provide us with that bearish signal at this area here. Or another option, another possibility is that it will eventually break, it will start the movement and start the formation of strong signals here that indicate that the market is going to be starting a strong breakout above the resistance to provide even stronger and sharper gains in favor of the pound. So that would be the long-term movement. Short term, the market could provide us with another trading opportunity as part of the movement within consolidation, this time as part of the movement back down to the support boundary, following so long as the market provides us with a strong bearish signal at this area here.